Hey there. Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Cookie B. As you know, it is 4:59. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. And we about to get this party started now. I'm giving you time to get set up. So get your drink, get your food, get your snack, because we got to talk about everything that went on this past weekend. Now, I must tell you that I had a wonderful weekend full of a bunch of new experiences. I learned a lot. I must say it was informative, and it really, really, really made me think about some things in my life. So while you're getting set up, get your drink. Dude, want to let you know that I have my drink, but I'm going to let y'all know what I got in a minute. My PC is resetting. It's only at 13%, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm going to pull my card, and it's 5 o'clock. That was a quick little minute. I didn't know that. Hey there, Kelly. Hey there. Y'all ready?
Conversations with Cookie B. We can talk about anything. Conversations with Cookie B. We'll talk about everything. Everything, my baby.
Ooh, yeah. Everything. All right, let's get this conversation started. So I'm going to pull a card, you guys. Hey, D-Lo. Hey, Kelly, what's going on? I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Let's see what card we're going to pull. Now, I do have a guest with me, but I'm not ready to introduce her yet. So let's go ahead. Pull a card. Let's see what we're going to talk about today. All right. So for today's card, it's all about perception. Look at that. Hey, Nana, perception. See the past through lenses of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. Once again, perception. See the past through the lenses of grace. All that occurs is designed to support our spiritual evolution. Hey, Coco. All right. So let's get this party started. Now, if I seem a little off keel, let me say that. I've been drinking. As y'all can see, my first bottle that I had last time was the Cooper's Hawk Passion Fruit. No explanation needed. As you can see, I done drank it already. I see that shoulder. Okay, baby. Then today I decided to open up my Cooper's Hawk Sweet Red. Now, the Sweet Red is so good. I decided to share it. Cheers to you. All right. So that was so good. So good. So good. So let me get the little preliminaries that I normally do out the way for today. Today is July 28th. So today in Black History for July 28th, there were several milestones in Black history that occurred on July 28th, but most notably is the establishment of the Buffalo Soldiers in 1866, the adoption of the 14th Amendment in 1868, as well as the silent protest of 1917. Now, in 1866, Congress, get a beautiful woman, your friend. Hold on. Get it, beautiful woman. Your friend is here. Enjoy your company Saturday night. You put on a show by yourself and your dancing and your beautiful voice. Calvin, let me tell you something. What you're not going to do is ignore my messages. Now, Miana advised me that she wanted to come on today's show. So hold that thought, because I'm going to finish with the preliminaries, and I want her to come on the show. So yes, it was always a pleasure seeing you. And we got questions. We got a whole bunch of questions. In 1886, Congress passed the Army Organization Act of July 28th, officially authorizing the creation of the regular Army's first African American cavalry infantry and units. Also, I sent the message to her. She's just getting off right now as we speak. That's all right. I got time for her today. Also in 1917, the NAACP and W.E. Du Bois, nearly 10,000 African Americans participated in a silent protest on this day in Black history. Now, I must also tell you today, Black celebrity birthdays. Now, this your cue. You got to come in now. Glorilla. What you know about me? Whatever she say.
I ain't got no.
And no nigga ain't got me. Yeah. Woo. Okay. So y'all know that's my girlfriend Coco in the background. She decided to pull up on me today because she was at the outlet mall and she said, girl, I'm coming through. Also, you got to get up again. Soldier Boy in it for. Watch it roll and watch it roll. Superman that hole. Watch it you. Yeah. Soldier Boy's birthday. Soldier Boy's birthday is today, as well as John David Washington. John David Washington, you know who he is. That's Denzel's son. He's a former football player that turned acclaimed actor and known for his role in Black Klansman as well as Tenet. Also Afro Man. He said he made a song called Because I'm High. He made the song such a because I got high. So he made that song. Also Adrian Bronner, professional boxer, has held multiple championships, as well as Delfeo Marsalis. So I guess that Marsalis, I guess that's Wynton Marsalis' son. His birthday is also today. So come on, let's get this party started. Hold on. Now let me go into my page. Make sure I can see y'all comments when we talking about this conversation. Now, let me tell you. Let me turn this down. Turn off. Okay. So now, Calvin, look at that beautiful queen behind you. Yeah, getting her dance on. Now, Calvin was at our favorite place, and I'm gonna tell you what happened to us this weekend. Now, it didn't stop. Okay, there we go. Now, as I told you guys, we drinking Cooper's Hawk Sweet Red today. I can't tell you about it, but also when I came back from Arizona, I got the Moscato as well as the it's a German wine. I can't even say the name of it, but when we did the flights, it was good. So I decided to bring those on home with me. Now, let me tell you something. I learned something today. Irish goodbye. Now, I had never really paid attention because I didn't know what an Irish goodbye is. So an Irish goodbye is when you leave without saying anything. I'm like, I didn't know. I just think you just leave without saying anything, because Kanai told me when I said that, she said, Ma, that's called an Irish goodbye. Didn't even think about it. So this past weekend, Saturday, I think most of you guys may have seen my post. I was out till 3 a.m. Sunday morning. My day started with, let me backtrack. Thursday, I went to my favorite place. Y'all see my statement shirt today, Tapping Ass Social Club. And also, how you gonna win when you ain't right within? Yeah, how you gonna win when you ain't right within, from Lauryn Hill. So those are our statement shirts today as we do Conversations with Cookie B. But I also had the pleasure of meeting a Black-owned business called Re-Wax and Unwind. This is by Tasha Luckett. They have different scents that you mix together, and I'm going to post a video from Thursday. And I made my own scent, Miss Candles, and they make candles. You can do a date night. You can do any of that. It's at 9911 South Eastern Avenue, suite number 140. Godiva said, oh, who's that girl? I don't know if you met her, Godiva, when you came up to tap, but you surely will. But I want to let you guys know I had the pleasure of patronizing this Black business, Re-Wax and Unwind. She filmed me making my own scent, because you get to choose the scent. And this is a great candle. I made my own scent. So if you can support a Black business, I want to let you know that if you go, you must go to date night. They do a girls' night. They do a lot of that. So make sure that you can go. Also, as I went to brunch, I have I don't have, but there's a group my girlfriend Cherie started called Power and Purpose. These are women that she specifically chose based on how she met them, what she knows about them. And she more or less chose me. She said, Cookie, I love your spirit. We usually sit and have a smoke and blah, blah, blah. So she had a brunch today. We went to brunch, Saturday. We went to brunch, but before I went to brunch, my girl Coco gifted me with this book. Now, this book is called The Journey Inward. Now, she knows the young lady, Miss Tiffany Tyler Garner, with a PhD. She wrote this book about her journey inward. It is the 4 seasons of reflection. Hey, Tilly. I'm sorry. Hey, Tracy. When y'all coming back from California? Hey there. The 4 seasons of reflection for deep healing and transformation. Now, this is a book that her and I have decided to read together, like what you on. I'm ahead already because I'm on chapter 5. And it is mostly right now really giving me a lot of reflection. And I'm going to piggyback off of that because with this book, she's a beautiful young lady who wrote this, and it has some question and answer parts of it, but it really does, here in chapter 58 of my life, have me doing some deep thought and thinking. Along with that, because I have a bougie friend named Coco, I received this gift today, which is a Coach journal. And the cover is removable, meaning that I can use this with anything. And it also matches my Coach purse kiss lock as well as the gym shoes. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful for these gifts. But let me start with the brunch. So we went to brunch. We went to a place called Butterface. Let me advise you, don't go. Don't go to this place. Now, we got our food. Steaks were tough. I had the steak and eggs and potatoes. They were tough. Also, one of the girls, Kia, she ordered the chicken and waffles. Well, the chicken wasn't done. But when we decided to send the food back because we were dissatisfied, our waiter, Jesus, and I'm no disrespect to the LBGQTIA community, but I can tell that he was one of those. He wanted to throw his hand up and walk away. Now, mind you, he did this twice to me. Now, I said, hey, I want a espresso martini because my girl Coco had ordered one and she said, yeah, it's good because I had the guava mojito and it just didn't taste like nothing but water and sugar. So I said, okay, I'm going to order the mojito. The martini. But when I wanted to order my martini, I wanted to order something else to go with it. He just took, threw his hand up and walked away. Very unprofessional, worst customer service ever. But as we were dining, my girl, hold on, I got to drink off this. My girl Lexi, who works at Tappan Ash, who is also excellent customer service, jumped up and said, hold on, motherfucker. That's not, I said, oh, Jesus. She cussed his ass out. We asked for the manager. The manager came over. The manager was like, okay, I'm going to comp everything. Do you want to order something else? We just said, you know what? We were trying to have our meeting. We were trying to talk about our things that we normally talk about with our power and purpose meeting. We just decided, let's just go. Now, mind you, I did post on my page the peach bruschetta. Now, that was good, I must say. The peach bruschetta was good. I think you had the
espresso martini was good.
Yeah, but you had
and my burger was
the morning burger, the good morning burger. The good morning burger was good because I think those are the only three things that I posted because those are the only things that were edible. But when I tell you to see on their Instagram page where they're saying, hey, a manager is always on duty, there was a manager on duty. But when she decided to handle us, I guess this was too much energy for her as Black women. She got tired. Oh, okay. I'm just going to say, I'm not even going to say nothing about that business no more. Butterface on 61 something South Fort Apache, do better. Even the table behind us was like, this was not good, blah, blah, blah. I don't know how long that restaurant has been in business, but it is somewhere I will not patronize anymore. So after we left there, we went to our favorite hole in the wall, Tappan Ash, of course. to continue our conversation. Now, I must say that there were so many questions that Cherie, who started the group, asked us regarding friendship, regarding ourself, like how do you want to be remembered and things like that, that it really, really had me doing some self-reflection. Tracy says she's not used to flavor. No, she was not. I must say. It really had me doing some introspection, I must say, inside. And it was great. Excellent. Excellent. Some of the questions I'm not even going to repeat, but they had me really, really thinking about chapter 58 of my life. And I know Coco and I were just like really sitting there thinking about the questions she asked regarding friendship, regarding relationships, regarding who we are and where we want to go in the next steps of our life. So I must say that was more or less, we left and we got to, I want to say we got to Tap and Ash about 3 something. Was it?
No, was it 3?
3 something. We got there, we get 3 or 4, 3 or 4, right. But during that day also, Tap and Ash will have the pleasure of having Marlon Wayans and Penelope Liquors, as well as Marlon Wayans cigars. But he wasn't coming till about 11:15, 11:30. Okay. So in the meantime, boy, we got it in. We had Tap and Ash, and y'all know how I am. I'm going to have a good time. But I must say, during that time, I realized I'm not going to dim my life for nobody. So when they expected Cookie B, we had a great time.
Amazing.
We had amazing time. I'm cracking jokes. I'm doing everything. And then our favorite couple walked in, Calvin and Miana. Now, Miana, I do apologize for messing up your name from time to time because I kept saying Monica or whatever. Miana, because I had to say your name for me, Miana. As we know, our favorite viewer, Calvin, got married to Miana on July 18th. They were out celebrating and they're going to go on their honeymoon soon. But let me tell you, when I tell you we had a good time, we had a good time. Now, a lot of you that are tuning in from Chicago, y'all know my song, Wonderful. When DJ Benzo played that song, I did nothing but stand up and let my voice carry.
Absolutely.
Lady came over and said, baby, she said, I didn't even know that the woman was singing. I thought that was your song. I thought it was a celebrity in the house. I said, girl, I'm a celebrity in my own world. Me. So we had a good time drinking and smoking and all that stuff. And then we finally got the pleasure of meeting and taking a picture with Mr. Marlon Wayans. Now, I must say, and this is no discredit, I will repeat, this is no discredit to Tap and Ash. But when he walked in, he looked like he didn't even want to be bothered. At all. He looked like he was doing us a favor. Instead of him doing us a favor by introducing us to the cigars and stuff like that. Now, please note, Tap and Ash has 2 sides. It has the regular side, then it has the member side. Now, on the member side, I think he may have, talked to them more, and that's okay. When he came over to our side, it was more or less line up if you want to take a picture with him, and you guys saw the picture I took. When I sat down, my spirit jumped next to him because I was sitting there and I'm like, hey, thank you for everything you do. Wish you the best. He more like, yeah. And we took the picture. Maybe he had a long night. I don't know. But I can honestly say it wasn't the best experience. Like I said, you're an actor. This is your business. If this is what you do, you need to carry that throughout the night. His energy just seemed off to me. Like I said, this is no reflection on Tap and Ash Lounge. They threw a great event, but I'm not a fan of Marlon Wayans. Now, Calvin says, no, put some respect on that. You told a house up with that beautiful voice of yours. I had a great time. Let me tell you, I had me some alcohol, and y'all know that's a spirit within itself. And I had a good time. Calvin says, yes. He looked tired, beat down, wore out, like, what am I doing here? He did. And like I said, once again, Tappan Ash is going to be it is my favorite hole in the wall. Black owned and everything. But when he came in, he just didn't look like he wanted to be there. He just really didn't. He didn't. I know that there was some other pictures that some of the lounge members took with them. I took some pictures, he just didn't look like he wanted to be there, but I wish him the best success on his cigars. Also, the Penelope bourbon. Let me tell you about that. I tried all 3 bourbons, and my girl Ty, she ain't on here today, but I had I can't even think about it, but I remember the 104 proof and 110 proof. Now the 110 proof was called creme brulee. I would be the bitch that liked that one. Because when I tell you, baby, that was smooth. It had a hint of sweetness afterwards. That was good. So if you ever, I want to say the other 2, which were I want to say 100, 104, and then 110. But the 2 that were the lower proof, theirs was $69.99, but the 110 proof, I want to say is like $99.99. But I must say, it was smooth. A great bourbon. So if you ever see Penelope bourbon, I don't know if that has anything to do with Mr. Marlon Wayans, but that bourbon, the creme brulee, really, really good and smooth. Now, I am also waiting still on Miana, because she told me I'm coming on your show on Tuesday. Now, while we were in Tappan Ash, I had to tell Miana, you internet famous based on my show, because there were so many people that I witnessed walking up to them saying, congratulations, 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 because Calvin is now married. Now, Calvin is about to go on his honeymoon. I think he told me they're going to wine country and do some stuff. And baby, the best honeymoon ever. I hope you guys have the best honeymoon ever. But I have, and we have questions. Now, I did witness Calvin. Kevin Fleming is one of my Tappan Ash buddies who always tells me jokes all the time. Him and his wife, Ebony. Love that couple. But I saw him talking to y'all, Calvin. So I know that a lot of people who have watched my show, especially at Tappan Ash, and I thank you guys so much. When Calvin walked in, they like, Calvin, hey, congratulations, is this your wife? So it was just like, I witnessed it from across the room. Everybody showing him so much love. So much love. So it was really, really great to see that. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm still waiting on her to tune in. But I also posted something on my page because I had some questions. I was watching this TikTok. And then watching this TikTok, this man tagged me in it kind of because I think he sees that I do conversations with Cookie B. And he does also a podcast. But he also invites people in. Yes, we are happy for him. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tilly. We are very, very happy for Calvin and Miana. I always say Miana. We are very happy for them. But he had this question. So I don't see too many men just yet in the chat. So for those who are there, as well as the ladies, he posed this question. Now on his platform, he asked, is it a red flag, a yellow flag, or a green flag? I'm not going to copy his form, but I do respect him. So thank you for that. But he says, she has a male friend that she confides in. Is that a red flag, a yellow flag, or a green flag? That was his question. But I'm asking you guys, because I listened to the answers also, because a lot of the guys, he had 4 of them on there. And they were saying, one of them said, if she has a male friend that she always confides in, she need to divorce me and marry him. So I just started laughing because I was like, it was fun to hear their responses. It was also fun to read the chat. But I am going to ask my good girlfriend sitting next to me, because she is married, been married for 6 years. And like, okay, so would your husband tolerate a male friend? I'm going to turn it to, you can sit right there.
Up on this
She going to get up on this one. Okay. So when it comes to male friends, and men, Calvin, you just got married. Tracy, I know you have a husband, Daryl. When it comes to male friends that you confide in, do you confide that much into your male friend? I have to ask that friend, but go ahead.
You're not supposed to confide too much into anybody because it's your marriage. But whether he has a female friend or she has a male friend, they all need to know about each other. There should be no secrecy. And I can understand if he comes in with a female best friend, as long as that's what they are. I'm going to trust that until you prove me wrong. And you introduce me to her. I don't have a problem. But don't have a problem if I have a male best friend. And as long as I introduce you to that male best friend. Because one thing about me, there would never be anything going on between me and my friend.
Is she okay? Hold on, Kanai.
But
She said give her a mic. Can she hear? Can you hear? Hold on. Kanai is saying something about, so you can put it on
can't
there.
really hear it?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Kanai, can you hear? Is that better, Kanai? Because she was standing right here by the mic. So is that better? You know, Kanai is my engineer, so go ahead.
Okay, but I don't have a problem as long as all parties know each other. Involve me into the friendship as well. If it's going to strictly be on one-on-one, then you need to go be with her because there's more than that going on. Because if I have a male friend, I'm going to have him involved. Go hang with my husband. Y'all kick it. Y'all go do whatever because we're strictly friends.
Okay.
So I think when it comes to that, that's a touchy situation because people sneak around.
Okay.
And if you real, then all y'all can hang together and it won't be an issue.
Okay. Now, no, you can hold on to it. Tracy says absolutely do